Our poster title is shark cartilage pills and whether or not they are using endangered species for them.
Our school is a coastal studies school. We want to do something based on an oceanic animal, and we thought since the aquarium is doing a new shark tank, we thought we could do something with sharks.
And we found out that there's no shark DNA in those capsules.
One of the pill bottles specifically says does not contain soy, wheat, or whatever, while the only thing that's in there is soy and some bacteria.
We're nice to meet you, using DNA barcoding to detect mislabeling in the meat industry. Alex is actually really into cooking, and she really wanted to know what's in the food that we're eating, and so we thought this would be a good idea to test the meat.
When we tested the smoked alligator stick, we found out that instead of, as the label says, alligator and pork, it actually has beef in it. And so that was a pretty significant finding from our research.
We were sitting with our mentor, and we were trying to we were brainstorming different ideas for a project. And there I see her cup of coffee on the table, and I'm thinking, are they different species? Could we look into this?
Our project is Korean ginseng, the herbal hoax.
They all came out as rice, not ginseng. All of them, even the pure one.
The name of our project is Hot Dogs, the Animal Inside. On the website, it said to think about something that's like iconic to New York City.
Our main finds from our 6 samples that returned was that sample number 3 claimed to be an all beef sample, but returned to have chicken DNA inside.
The main goal of our project was to see if there was a genetic difference between wild and farmed eastern oysters. We have refined some of the methods we used on this. We found methods that work better, and so we think we're going to get more information out of it.
We investigated different sausages in mostly ethnic markets of the entire New York City.
At a German market, there was a sausage that was labeled as veal, but we found out after barcoding that the sausage actually contained pork.
Our project was Break the Code, Raise the Bar, discovering fraudulence in American ginseng products using DNA barcoding. 2 of our samples were completely fraudulent. They had Oryza sativa, which is a species of rice, instead of ginseng.
To have those expectations of, oh, this will boost my energy levels, oh, this will make me so much healthier, and then you're essentially just swallowing rice.
We found that the product fenugreek paper does actually contain the plant fenugreek that it claims to have in it.
My favorite part from this project was probably extracting the DNA. It was a long process, but I enjoyed learning something new.
I think the most enjoyable part of the project was definitely being able to get DNA from the beans. The whole experience of just being in the lab and using the barcoding protocol to just extract DNA. I think that's what really inspired me more to get into more science programs.
When I make some mistake, they help me and we help each other. Also, you learn a lot of new words and you learn from your mistakes.
I'd have to say just staying with all the people in the lab, it was fun, you know.
My favorite part of UBP was definitely gel electrophoresis. I remember doing it the summer following my freshman year, and I haven't really gotten to be hands-on like that since then, so it was really great.
My favorite bit was analyzing the material, just because it's so nice to see everything fall together and to actually be able to pull up the report and have everything fit together finally.
Favorite part in doing this project was actually working hands-on on lab equipment, because it was something I've never done before, and I felt I was really privileged to get to do it and to work with these people, of course.
I was interested in bioinformatics in middle school, but I think the UBP really helped me further my interest in bioinformatics.
I think bioinformatics is an interesting field to go into. After this project, I've actually begun thinking about this as a career, because you're actually able to use the things that you learned in the classroom into a more applicable setting that we can actually use for research and other things like that.
I'm actually considering continuing this project because a lot of the feedback from the judges helped a lot, and I feel like we could improve it.
We were thinking of developing a primer to test specifically for alligator meat.
And we found that no one had ever sequenced the gene we were testing for, so we think one thing we might want to do is once we've tested it a few more times and have more data, maybe to put our sequences into the
online resources just to like add something to what's already known about.
This was a very special experience. Like even if we don't like win this competition, I think the experience is more than worth it.
Urban Barcode is pretty fun.